Darlene Brisley with us this morning on this Friday morning. How you doing, Darlene?
I'm doing pretty good.
Haven't seen you for a while.
I know. I've been busy.
I imagine you got the sock hop coming up,
Yep.
and that is going to be June 7th,
June 7th.
which is a Saturday.
Yep.
And if it should be a bad day, hopefully it won't be. It'll be
Oh.
on June 8th.
Yes. It's going to be a nice day Saturday.
Remember the time that you called it off like the day before, and it ended up being a nice day?
Yeah, you just can't win.
Well,
sometimes.
that and we called it off another time.
Right.
And it turned out beautiful here, but then just south of Monroe,
Yeah.
it stormed. And then remember the tornado when I did call it off? The tornado happened?
Yeah.
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 Later
That's
on
right.
that day.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah. So you just never know. So it's going to be nice this year.
This is going to be in downtown Conneaut. A lot of classic cars, trucks, motorcycles will be there. I'm going to let you take over and tell us what you got.
Well,
Go
to
on.
talk about the cars, trucks, and motorcycles and that, this year here we have the imports or the rice burners, the younger kids' car. Everybody calls them something different. Euro
Rice
cars.
burners, I've never heard that.
Yeah, they call them rice burners, Euro cars, and imports. But anyhow, I'm wanting to get the younger generation involved now. So anyhow, what we did, if they have any of those on Washington Street by the old City News, that will be set up just for them. So that street there will be just for the kids.
I don't mean to
have
sound
this.
completely stupid, but a rice burner car would be what?
It's just the, you know, those cars the kids got with the big loud mufflers and they kind of sit low, the littler cars, the more modern
okay,
cars. You know
okay.
what I'm saying now?
So you're not making them be classic. They don't have to be classic.
No, that's why we're giving them their own spot.
Now, usually on Washington Street, you have the
Right.
vendors. They're not doing that?
No, this year we moved them to Huntington Bank. So
Which is the one on Main Street.
right, yeah. Conneaut Savings is over here, and Huntington Bank's on the other side.
Ah, okay.
They're
So-
right across the street.
There
Right.
used to be, was it Society?
NEO,
NEO,
and
NEO,
all the
Yeah,
Ameritrust and
yeah.
Yeah. So anyhow, with the kids' games and everything we did on Washington Street, it got too crowded. So we decided, I talked to Huntington Bank, they gave us permission to use their lot, and we're going to set anybody that wants to sell anything that's not a food product. If you have like car parts, or if you got garage sale stuff, it's like a flea market swap meet. They can rent a spot. It's $15 for 10 by 10 or 2 for 25. So we're going to do that all there. Or if you have a business you want to promote,
Right.
you know, or show. It's anything for that. And then we're going to do all the kids' games, end of adult games, the hula hoop, the best dressed, and bubblegum blowing. So we're going to do that in the Huntington parking lot at 6 o'clock. So that way we have more room instead of in that little area.
Right, right. Now that's very popular. I saw Martha ran a story on it in the Courier, showing some pictures of, like, must have been last year's event. And the contests are very, very popular. I know people that come all the way from Arizona that participate in that.
I'll tell you, we have people from everywhere. I mean, we get them from New York, Pennsylvania, you know, down south of Ohio. So we actually get them a little bit of everywhere.
Let's take this
Okay.
call. Hi, you're on the air.
We used to call a rice burner anything made in Japan.
Nope.
Maybe
And
they
I
are.
suppose that's not politically correct today.
no,
No, that's really not.
no,
No.
I never knew that. Rice burner.
Yeah, because I don't know why. I asked the one kid, I says, why are they called rice burners? You know, or imports. I guess they all have their own
Oh
name
yeah,
for
the
'em.
lingo. Yeah.
Yeah. But I just think it's time we get the younger kids
Well,
involved.
yeah, and I think it's a good idea. You know, it's a good
Sure.
idea
Because we're at the age where if we don't get them involved, this could, you know.
it could fold up.
And I figure maybe once they get a little bit older, then they'll get interested in,
Right.
you know, different car. But who knows?
For the other folks out there that will be bringing classic cars in and stuff,
Right.
what's the date that was it 70s?
What you mean for the down to the year? I'm gonna say probably about 80s now.
Really? Yeah, well, it
Yeah.
used to be 70s when
Yeah.
we first started this.
Yeah, early 80s. And then a lot of people, they have the new, what do I want to say, specialty cars, you know,
Right.
like a first edition or type thing. A lot of people will bring those ones in.
Where will they be parked? And, you know,
Okay.
and we need to go over the parking for the other people
Oh,
so they'll
yeah.
be attending.
Well, as for the classic cars, motorcycles, you know where Bobby Sharp's motorcycle
Yeah.
shop is? Okay, we're going to put all the bikes down by the bike, you know, store.
Okay.
And then he's got an old car, I mean an old motorcycle he wants to bring out too. I forget what year, it seems like it was 1930s or 40s.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So he's going to have that out. So we're going to put all the bikes down by what we say Bobby Sharp's, Marshall's, right in that area, all the motorcycles. Then like I say, the young kids' cars will go on Washington Street. The classic cars will come in east or west on Main Street. When they come in, they all have their favorite parking spots, what band they like to be by or who they like to sit by. So when they come in, they can choose where they want to go. Then once it gets busy, then we have someone in there saying, well, you gotta go down this street or here or
Okay.
there. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Now, the general public, they can park at the municipal parking lot?
Yeah, general public, I
Yeah,
would
along the
say
side streets.
side streets, yeah, or in the back parking lots and that, but they cannot drive their, what I call everyday cars in on this.
When will that be closed off?
Noon. So right about
on
noon.
that Saturday?
Yeah, on right about noon, between 11:30, 12 o'clock, we'll start. People, because it starts from 3 to 9, but people start bringing their
It's starting
cars in
earlier
early.
this year, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, well, because people were coming in like at noon, 1 o'clock,
Right.
and then by 9, 10 o'clock, everybody's tired. I'm tired, I know.
Oh, yeah.
I bet.
So anyhow, we decided to, you know, up it and then let everybody get out of there a little bit early and that.
Darlene, one of the questions I have been presented with, and I told them, because you've got an open door policy, that I would ask you this.
Right.
This is not a moneymaker for Darlene Brisley.
No.
Where does the funds go that you make?
Okay.
Not that you make a whole lot.
No, this one here, you do not make no money. This one here, usually Bill and I'll take money out of our pocket. What I do is I would come like to you and say, would you like to donate any money? Because I pay for the band, the Kingpins. I pay for Remember Then, the Harmony Group. I pay for Crazy Rhythms. We pay for the porta potties. We pay for flyers. We pay for dash plaques. A lot of the door prizes. So I mean this.
So there are expenses.
Oh, this is very expensive to put on. So I mean it's not where I make no money on this one at all.
Okay.
So
Okay.
this one here is where I go to the businesses or anybody and said, would you like your name on a t-shirt? And so that's how we make our money. But I can truthfully say I do not take 1 penny
Good.
from this.
I-
And
I
I
ta-
can truthfully say that.
I talked to Chris Breck, and he kind of ran this by me that you would talk to him about being maybe a sponsor. Is that for this year or
Okay.
next year? Or?
Chris Breck, because I've been after people for 2 years to come on board, you know, and help. And I even wanted to give it up, and I almost let it go this year. But then I'll be truthful. When I heard Kmart was closing, I told my husband, I says, I can't let this go too.
I think
Because-
Herbie Waters was going to take over.
Herbie ended up getting a job.
Oh, and he's retired.
Right, yeah. So
Yeah.
Herbie got a job. Herbie, what he does is he brings in all the concession stands.
Okay.
So that is his job now.
Okay.
Herbie brings in all the concession stands and the popcorn people, and we have more concession stands. We have popcorn this year. We got a hard ice cream guy from Pennsylvania coming over. So Herbie's in charge of doing all the concession stands, which I think he does a good job in that.
No, you don't.
This year here, I talked to Chris Breck
From State Farm Insurance.
from State Farm Insurance, and I am happy to say next year he's really coming on to help me with this.
Really?
Good for
Yeah, so Chris will be, or State Farm will be here, and I go down a notch. Thank you. In which, I mean, I enjoy this, and I get tired, because I'm on the road every day. I say I walk the streets, and I do. But I can truthfully say this year, people in Conneaut has really stepped up and helped me.
good.
I mean, just about all the businesses in town. If I had time, I could read all the
Well,
names.
you can
and,
do that too. I do want you to also, it's something that your policy has been right from the beginning, is, support the vendors, but also support the businesses downtown.
Absolutely.
That, like the Rainbow or Domino's or
Oh,
Sub
yes.
Shop.
And then that Franklin Mint.
Franklin
oh,
Mint.
she is all excited
She's a good
about
girl.
this. Oh, yeah. And they're hoping to have tables not set up outside or something outside.
How neat is that? Yeah,
I think that would really, really
Are any
make-
businesses staying open that Saturday, do you know?
Furniture Town, I think he'll be opened a little bit later
Okay.
than what they do and what they did this year, and they're a sponsor. But they're giving away 2 $100 gift certificates.
Okay.
I mean, and we'll probably put those in the Chinese auction. So if somebody wins those, they could go in and get $100 off of what they're buying.
Or Orlando's will be open.
Orlando's will be open. He told me yesterday that next year he would like to do something.
Oh, good.
Yeah. And then, what is it? Oh, Greg Sweet. They're coming on board, and they're going to set some cars up out there too.
Really?
Yeah.
Good, good.
Yeah.
You get a good turnout,
Oh, yeah.
there's no question.
Sure.
Hi, you're on the air.
Hey, Darlene, where's the Kingpins?
The Kingpins are going to be down by Thompson Smith Nesbitt Funeral Home.
Okay.
So they will be down there. Remember Then will be down by Joslin Insurance. Then the karaoke will be in the white gazebo.
Okay.
So that's where, but I tell everybody, if you don't have a classic car, bring lawn chairs.
Definitely bring lawn chairs.
Right.
Definitely bring lawn chairs.
Right.
As Pepper here, if you need any help, just let me know.
I will.
All
I
right.
will.
Thanks, Marky. Thanks, Marky. Mark Ward, of course, always willing to help out.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. No, so like I said, State Farm, he is coming on. Wow.
And what's Shannon gonna do here?
Shannon, he's doing our advertisement.
Is he?
And then the day of, he is going to be out and do a contest, a trivia, whatever
He's gonna
he
give
does.
away some prizes?
He's giving away prizes, so be in front of
Prizes.
his station. Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
So he did a lot last year, and this year.
Oh, I know he did. And
Yeah.
I remember the first year you had it, Michelle and I went there. Yeah. She got real dizzy, and here she had an inner ear infection.
Oh.
And but we forgot to bring chairs. Well, luckily, wow, they had folding chairs that
Right.
we brought out and sat down. But bring lawn chairs
chairs.
because you're going to be standing, and
Mm-hmm.
you want to sit down, relax, enjoy the atmosphere.
Oh yeah.
You know.
No, and I think it's getting bigger this year. Because last year, we had the stage sitting in front of Golden Dawn. Then last year, we put the stage down to Thompson Smith. And we filled up the street all the way down.
What
to
would
the
Jerry
house.
be thinking about for next year?
I don't know. Because I asked him, I says, what are you thinking about? And he says, I'll let you know, I'm thinking.
He's quite a promoter.
Oh, yeah.
He's
So
got-
I
he
mean,
always got good ideas.
and like I said, Greg Sweet is talking about he's going to set up a spot uptown there. It won't be on the roads because that's just for
That's not
classic
this
cars.
year. That's next
No,
year.
this year he's
Really?
bringing some new cars up.
Really.
Yeah. So I think more people are really getting involved or calling me.
Fantastic.
So and this is what the whole thing started from, is to promote Connie, to promote your business,
Right.
to work together.
I was just gonna say it's a community.
It's a
It's a-
community
this is a
thing.
community.
Oh, and then I can't think of the church right now by State Farm, right, same building. Anyhow, they're going to put in their
Oh, yeah.
blow up slide, so they're going
For
to
the
do that
kids,
there for the
okay.
kids right next to the furniture
That's
town.
Really.
Mm-hmm. So like I said, we're getting a lot
This thing
going
is
here.
bigger than I thought it was.
It's a draw. You know what's nice about it though, weather. You always hope for nice
Oh.
weather. It's a draw for all ages.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
just
it
not
is.
limited to those who like cars or drive
Right,
cars. Or
right.
it's just there's something for everybody.
It's a down home family
Right.
event, family
This is
friendly.
Exactly.
Right.
You know, you have some people you want to recognize.
Yeah, because I was going to say, there's so many, I forgot the list out there. But the first thing I want to do is I want to thank State Farm for coming on and really helping. Wow 1360, Bill Shannon, AM Live, Martha Sorhan, Evergreen Lake, Dave Levesque and them, he brings in,
She's still helping you out?
oh, he brings in all the trailers, the stages.
Yeah, he's quite a worker.
Oh, yeah.
It's real helpful that way.
Yeah, anything I needed, he brings in the golf carts, because we have one person or two people on the golf cart going around selling 50/50s. And then he has one there for Bill and I, because we're up and down the street all day. And then Herb Waters and Phil Schneeri and a bunch of other people that really get on and help me with this.
Yeah, yeah.
But without everybody,
Will Herbie be down there that day?
he better be, because he's going to have Papa Dogs there.
Well, he better be there then.
Yeah, he better be there. But no, there's so many people that I really want to thank. And then let's see if I got everybody here. Yeah, the kids with their cars in Washington Street. Yeah, the blow up, Greg Sweet. Yeah, and then like I say, Domino's Pizza, Connex Sub Shop, Rainbow, Orlando Brothers, Franklin Mitt, the Furniture Town, Bobby Sharp's Bike Shop. So they will all be open. So, you know, I'm glad of that there. And then, oh, we're going to have T-shirts.
Ah, yes.
Whoops. This is the T-shirts
Yeah.
that are going to be,
There we are.
can you get that?
I don't want to block your face, but there it is.
Yeah, no, it's fine. You'll
Yeah.
block my face, I'll let you.
Very
That'll
nice.
probably be good.
This is the 9th one.
This-
This is the 9th year. This is the 9th.
This is the 9th year for
Do you have all
this.
9 T-shirts? You probably do.
The what?
You have all 9 T-shirts? They probably
Yeah, I
came
think
out.
I do. Yeah,
Yeah.
we've had a T-shirt every year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're nice.
So Frank Brown, he does our T-shirts.
Yeah.
So I mean,
How
I
much
think
do
he
those
does
go
good.
for?
$12.
Okay.
So
All
that's what they
sizes.
will be, all sizes. So we'll have somebody there stand. We got a huge mirror. So if you get a chance, come right there on the corner of Main and Broad, where you know people sign up. We're gonna have. It's a huge. I can't think of the name of the beer company. It's beautiful. And anyhow, that we're just gonna have the highest bidder, where you write down what you're willing to pay for it.
Okay.
Chinese auction. Oh my gosh, we got a lot. Nick Church, he bought a big outside fireplace pit.
Oh, wow.
So and we got that. He gave a
Be a nice thing to
buffer. Oh yeah, a lot of people are really coming in with a lot of big. We got a big, huge lounge chair, one of those different position ones. We got
Right.
that. A lot of big stuff.
As far as your food vendors and that, what do you have other than Herbie?
Oh, there's going to be, like I said, Herbie's kind of in charge. He was going to be here today, but he had to go down out of town. But I think he's got like 3 different vendors, and they're all going to be selling different things. Like Rolling Bee will be back there again.
Okay.
Herbie. Then he's got 1 or 2 other ones, and plus the popcorn kettle guy. He'll be there.
Yeah,
Then, like I said, the hard ice cream. So we're going to have a few different things there this
Okay.
year.
Okay. Now, one of the other questions I got was, do you serve alcoholic beverages? And I said, I don't think so.
No.
It's more of a family-friendly type
Right.
event.
Right. I'd say if they want it, they'd probably have to go.
Go to the Rainbow or,
Yeah.
you know,
Right.
whatever. But
Yeah. Oh, do you know who else I forgot? Is Mooney's Bakery.
Oh.
They will be open Saturday if it's
they
Saturday.
have done that for years.
Yes.
They will stay open
really-
extra time.
Yeah. Yeah. For
Special.
Saturday, they will leave this open for Saturday.
Okay.
If we gotta go into Sunday, then they won't be open Sunday. Not unless
Right.
they change their mind.
Well, normally they're not open on Sunday anyway.
No.
That's their day off. But
But I gotta admit, have you seen the uptown?
isn't it beautiful?
Oh my
Yes,
gosh.
They've really
They
done a
painted the
great job.
light poles. It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
That was one of the 3 things on Nick Church's agenda, was to make the downtown better looking.
Oh.
They painted the poles. They put
Oh.
lines up.
Plants flowers.
Beautiful.
Flowers. It's absolutely beautiful.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. No, it is. I think it looks. I'm impressed. I'm excited.
I am too.
You
I
know.
am too. I think
Yeah.
this is gonna be a great,
Yeah.
great event.
And then I got to thank the city of Conneaut, because really they bring in all the barricades for me. They bring in all the trash barrels for me.
Did they have
They've
to
done
close
the-
any streets off for you?
They just bring the barricades there. Then when we get there in the morning, and then my group and us, we just put everything up and
It's
get
gotta be a
going.
long day for you.
It is. We start early. Because we got to get all the trailer loaded up with all the Chinese auction.
And this is the
all
girl
the
that told
tables.
me, what, two years ago, the doctor told her to slow down.
Oh, yeah, he
What she
still
did.
does.
It's only
And
increased.
She just keeps going and going and going. And now this year, bigger than better and better than before.
Oh, but do you know what my goal is? My goal is next year for the 10th year. I want to really do something special.
Yeah, yeah.
I
The
figure
10th
for the 10th,
anniversary.
yeah. For the 10th year, that is
Yeah.
my goal.
I believe, isn't that the day that the soapbox derby is going on, or is it
Soapbox
the
Derby's in next week.
The next week.
The next
okay.
week. Okay.
Keith and I were talking just yesterday, and we're going to see maybe about bringing them both back together.
That was always fun.
Yeah.
I remember covering both events in one
Yeah.
day.
Mhm.
And you could spend the whole day there.
Oh, sure.
Oh, yeah.
Downtown.
And this is what we were talking about yesterday. So maybe next year they'll both be, the same time. That way the old car people can go down and watch them,
Right.
or they can come up and watch us.
Right, right.
But I think it'd be good to put them both together again.
I remember back in the first year, I think it was must have been one of the band or one of the kids groups, I think, had popcorn. They were selling popcorn to make some money for their event. 9 years ago. Can
Yeah.
you believe that? Where is the time gone?
The school used to come on and
Incredible.
do different things and that, but the last 2 years they haven't
No.
come up and wanting to set up a stand.
Well, the power range of the people that are in charge now has changed from 9 years ago. So maybe that might be.
Yeah, I'm sure that had
They might not understand
something to do with,
how
yeah.
important and how big this thing is.
Mm-hmm.
So we might have to acclimate them for that.
Yeah.
And I think getting the young people involved is a major.
Oh,
Key.
Yeah, I like that idea. Their
Yeah.
own cars, and
Yeah.
then they can gradually evolve into.
I mean, granted, us older people definitely like the old cars.
Oh, sure.
Right.
But
That will never go
when
away.
Bill and I were younger, I gotta remember when we started in these cars, we looked at the Model Ts like, oh my God,
That's
I'd rather
right.
have one. Now we're older, and it's like, oh, those are nice cars.
Those cars were brand new when you were.
Oh,
young,
yeah.
when I was
Mhm.
young.
Yeah.
I had a neighbor, Ray Hahn.
Oh, I know.
Who, you know Ray?
Yep.
He has an El Camino.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
He brings it.
He brings it to the
The El
car
Camino,
shows. And I think
yeah.
the car shows must have started last night down at
They
the,
did.
the lakefront.
Yep, I was down there last night.
Oh, were ya?
Yeah, Jimmy had a good group down there last
Good.
night.
Okay.
Yeah, a little chilly, but it was a nice evening.
Do you know if you had just like a light jacket on, it wasn't really bad.
Wasn't bad.
Mm-mm.
Those
Yeah.
are big draws.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Those
Yeah.
things.
It is beautiful,
Yeah.
the lake.
Yeah,
It
it's
is.
that's a good thing. Every Thursday night.
Right.
Yeah.
And occasionally he has a
Township
band or
Parks.
something too.
Oh yeah.
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 Yeah. Last night they were just had DJ
Music,
music
yeah.
going that.
Yeah.
But it was a nice group there last
Good.
night.
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah. So the
Uh,
old cars are starting on.
Here we go. Here
The
we
summer's
go.
beginning if I
Summer's
just warm
here.
up.
Unfortunately, and then somebody depressed me the other day. He goes, in a month it's going to be July 4th, and after that the summer's over. I go, don't do that.
Yeah,
to
don't
me.
say that.
It's
We
been a
know.
long winter,
And then it's gonna
then
snow.
we got to start over again.
Yeah.
I don't want
Gee,
that.
we just got here.
Yeah,
Let's enjoy the moment.
every
Enjoy
day
the
of it.
moment.
Well, they said that we better enjoy it. We're only going to have 3 or 4 weeks of real summer.
Yeah, well,
Unfortunately, that's right.
That's what I heard.
Yeah,
We'll see.
That's right.
that, enjoy it.
Real quick, would you go
Okay.
over it one more time?
Okay, this is the 9th annual sock hop. It'll be Saturday, June 7th from 3 to 9. If it rains, June 8th, 3 to 9. Everything will be the same if we have to go the next day. It's right on Main and Broad Street. We closed the town down. I guess one of the banks told me that some guy come in there and said, hey, I heard there's a car show that goes on here. He says, is it true they closed the streets down? And she said, yes. And he says, I can't believe it. He says, give me the dates. I want to be here. So I hope he comes up to me.
Good.
But stage 1 will be the Kingpins. Will be done by Thompson Smith Nesbitt Funeral Home. And I do want to thank him. He's helped me out a lot too. Remember Then is a harmony group. They'll be done by Jocelyn Insurance. Crazy Rhythm is karaoke by Bonnie Lampola. A lot of people get into that. I'm
Oh, yeah.
surprised.
Yeah.
And contest are going to be 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock at Huntington Bank. It's for kids of all ages, adults of all ages. There will be the hula hoop contest, the bubble gum blowing contest, and the best dress. There'd be like a swap meet, Chinese auction, whatever, at Huntington Bank. That'll be all right there. There's going to be vendors, food vendors throughout the town. So like I said, just start walking, bring lawn chairs. Chinese auction. I'll tell you, we have a lot of nice Chinese auction stuff. A lot of people has really donated. We're going to do 50-50. There'll be someone on a golf cart going around selling 50-50, and then that'll be drawn at the time. We haven't set the time. I'm thinking it'll probably be about 8 o'clock or so when we draw the 50-50. Then there'll be door prizes. People that bring in their cars, trucks, or anything, they come to register, they get a ticket, and then they could win prizes.
Now, do you have to be
throughout the day.
present to win these things?
The Chinese auction, if you come in and say you bought Chinese auction tickets, if you put your name and phone number, I make sure you get it.
Okay.
If you don't put your name and phone number, and we call the ticket over and over,
Oh, they have to go on.
and
Okay.
then we draw the next ticket.
Put your name and phone number on.
Yeah, yeah. So,
Okay.
so I mean, we got really a lot of stuff. Like I said, Furniture Town is donating two $100 gift certificates. A lot of the places, a lot of pizza places, has donated pizzas. So what I do is I stack the pizzas up. You could win pizza for a week. So that's my goal, is to have 7 pizzas, 2 of them. So anyhow, it'd be like a meal for the week.
Sure.
Trying to think. Oh, we got so many things I can't think about all there is, but a lot of nice things. The guy that's doing the hard ice cream, he told me he's bringing over a couple big flower baskets to put in there.
Nice.
So I mean, things are really going good. For me, just coming on about 3 weeks ago and say we're doing this. I mean, I gotta admit, Connie, it's really stepped up. I mean, I gotta thank you all, because without them, I couldn't do it.
It's a party, and it's a
is,
fun
true.
party, and I'm glad you continued with it. It would have
Oh,
been
yeah.
sad to lose that.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
thank you so much for doing that, Darlene.
yeah.
And good luck.
Oh, I think it's going to go good. And like I said, with State Farm and Wow.
Yeah, don't say WW.
Yeah, with Wow.
WOW
again.
1360.
Yeah. And like I say, if everybody coming on board really helping, and like I said, this is to bring Connie together.
That's
and this
it.
is why,
That's what it's all about.
yeah, this is why I want to bring the young kids in and get them involved so that they can carry it on.
Sure. Well,
And I want to thank you guys.
well, you're very welcome. It's
Yeah.
our pleasure to do that.
Sure is.
And keep up the good work. And maybe we can fit you in one more time
Sure.
before you have the
Maybe I
event.
can get one of the guys come on with me.
Yeah, do that.
I tried to get Bill to come on, but I gotta thank him. He puts up with a lot.
He's kind of shy.
Yeah.
He likes to stay in the background.
Yeah,
a
but
little bit.
you know, I give him a lot. I kind of ignore him when I do this, and it's bad, but I'll make up for it.
Yeah, you'll make up for it. Thanks, Darlene.
All right,
Good
thank
luck
you.
to you.
Any questions? Like, if anybody's got any questions, or if anybody wants to get into the the flea market swap meet, give me a call at 599-8561. 599-8561. If there's anything that you'd like to donate, or if you'd like to set up in our swap meet flea market area.
Okay. Very
All right.
good. Thank you very much.